Is everybody ready to go?
I'm so ready.
Super, like, are you lubed up and just tender as fuck? Okay,
Yes.
good.
Ladies and gentlemen, TCS Network is proud to bring you the Charity Strike. Now here are your favorite arseholes, Trigger Mike, Midlife Crisis, and Rebound.
Oh, yeah. Spread it on, everybody. Spread it on.
Let's pledge allegiance today, yeah?
Let's
We
pledge
the
allegiance
people.
To my cock.
We the people.
We the people.
Thanks, Uncle Zev. Well, I guess technically he's not uncle anymore. It's just Zev.
Everybody stand to your feet.
Yes. Anyways, welcome in the show. It's the Charity Strike. You come to us, or we come on you.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Let's run down a little.
A lot of coming.
A lot of coming and going. A little business to run down real quick. You guys can check us out at thecharitystrike.com. You can Facebook with us, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. If you guys like to twat like we do, it's at the Charity Strike. But we're retarded and we have no E at the end of that thing.
Do it like ever and drop that E.
Oh, nothing says pro like pre-production. We are so good. You can also call us. It's 805-419-3679. And, ways to listen to us. iTunes, give us 5 stars and a nice little review while you're there. You can also give us on Stitcher. We're on Radio Fubar, radiofubar.com. We do the shows live on Ustream. So, stay tuned. Follow our Facebook and our twat feed to be updated as to when we're going to be live. You could listen in and interact and suck our ball. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still suck our balls.
Yeah. I just realized I'm skipping ahead of things. I didn't introduce the fags that are with me.
Yes.
Sitting to my left. Not on a chair, but on an upside-down stool is Midlife Crisis.
What's up, bitches?
That's right. He turned that 1 into 4 seats. And to my other side.
Room for 3.
Yeah, sitting on a mason jar is Trigger Mike.
I'm an American. Bang, bang. What's the hang?
Wow.
Oh,
You don't know what that's from?
could have gone without that. No, what?
It's from,
A cartoon? Or?
no, from The League.
Oh,
When
the
Tonka was in a
league.
soap opera. I figure it's fitting since it's 9/11.
Oh, yeah. Happy 9/11 to everybody.
Happy 911, everybody.
Bang, bang. What's the hang?
It'd be more proper if you gave us the typical on a day like today.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Down go the towers.
9/11. That was the day when those planes crashed into the marathon in Boston. wasn't it? Yeah.
And the
sad,
bomb-
sad day.
And that
And blew
bomb
up the
blew
embassy.
up the Pentagon or something.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was sad.
Yeah. Too soon?
I
Is
do
that too
remember
soon?
that.
Too soon for jokes?
Nah. What I want to know is what is the worst atrocity to happen on 9/11? Is it the butt towers coming down? Is it the
The butt
bombing?
towers?
Or is it the fact that we're actually broadcasting on this day?
Or the fart that he just dropped over there. Did you just fart?
I did not.
Oh, because I just got a whiff of something dirty.
Oh, I just opened my legs.
Oh. I knew it smelled like bleach and rubber. Anyways. Yes. And like I was saying ever so long ago, our number is 805-419-3679. Oh, thanks, Jenny. And Eva got mad at me. She's like, I wanted to say the 9. I wanted to cut you off. I was like, why didn't you cut me off?
You gave her a chance.
I said it slowly. Why did you cut me off? Well, I didn't know. I was like, cutting off isn't a planned thing.
Yeah.
It kind of just happens when
Gotta
you
do it.
cut me off. So speaking of phone number, here's a little voicemail action.
What's up, bitches?
You've reached the Charity Strike's private sex line.
So leave your name, number, and breast size. We'll be sure to jerk off to you as quickly as possible.
Later, bitches.
Baby, oh, daddy, oh. Haku is here with his episode 154 Haku. Here it fucking goes. Johnny Football's first. Lamar Tits on Chili Crush. I won't smoke that weed. Oh, daddy, oh. Have a great episode 155. Now, I hope I get some more Hernandez justice. Bang, 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 bang.
So excited.
Hello, this is Sergio. I am calling to answer the trivia question. And And my answer is Archie Manning. Thank you very much.
That is not the answer to what is Trigger Mike's cup size. What are you, good solid C over there or something?
Getting there.
C.
Yeah, C.
Wow.
Next
thinking-
surgery, I'll be there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow, very good.
All right.
Are you getting any bigger or smaller?
Making some room.
Apparently.
Oh, man.
He's getting bigger.
Got to tear down some towers over here.
Oh, too soon. It's been 12 years.
What?
Come on.
Yeah.
Too
I don't get
soon.
it. What did I say?
It's too soon. Just know that. All right, let's move on to the most important part of the show.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah. Today's chick of the day. Not Trigger Mike's tits this time. You've had it enough. You get it all the time.
I want to break Jenny's record.
I'm not going to let you. She's got to hold the record. She should. She deserves it. Today's chick of the day, you may know her from the WWE and their little spin-off show, Total Divas, but Eva Marie is going to have a little spread in Maxim.
Ooh.
And I did some Googling of the
You're
pictures.
spreading my jizz on her.
Oh, yeah. That'll never happen. Maybe the Maxim page will. Honey, why is this so sticky? Sorry, girlfriend. I didn't want to see your girlfriend's name on the air.
I don't think he would like that.
Yeah. Might cock slap me if I do.
Just call her Steve.
Okay, yeah. It's everybody else's name. Anyways, awkward podcast. Eva Marie, Maxim, Google it. Fucking hot. She's the redhead, not naturally, but no one's complaining. Though I'd still like to see proof that it doesn't match the
That's
drapes.
true.
Absolutely.
I don't believe it till I see it.
Proof.
Yeah, pictures or we walk. That's what I'm saying.
That's right. Prove it, bitch.
Yeah, you cunt. Oh, why am I getting so angry?
Yeah, why are you getting mad at him?
I have
you
no
can
idea.
you can tweet her to those pictures. 805-419-3679.
You can tweet to the phone number.
Yes.
Wow.
You could text those pictures. 805-419-3679.
So when did my phone start receiving tweets? That's pretty awesome.
Or you could pick them to the charity strict. Drop that E.
No, you're not.
It's not plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's what she said.
I didn't want my
kill
phone to accidentally go off or something.
that's true. I'll kill the feed.
Go off. Throw back.
Let's go off and not give a fuck. Every time that one's too short. It's a she said. Martin Truex Jr. was replaced by Ryan Newman because they manipulated some rules in NASCAR.
Uh-oh.
I don't know. I just think that's the redneck version of taking out the fat chick at the bar so your friend can get the hot chick. That's what I think of it as.
But all they have in redneck version is fat chicks.
Right. The least fat chick is the
So
hot one.
this is NASCAR we're speaking of here.
Maybe with rednecks, the fattest one's the hottest one.
Them and black guys.
Oh, are they like Eskimos? Yeah, black.
Keep the babies warm.
Yeah, you know, like blubber is a sign of wealth or something.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
I think the NASCAR guys hide their money under the girlfriend's stomach.
Ooh.
It's possible.
They make a lot of money in
don't
that race.
don't
Yeah.
fuck with my rolls, bitches.
That's you can't lift it, you know.
Yeah, that's why they always say I got 100G rolls.
Yeah, Billy Bob, we'll get that jack. We're gonna lift her stomach and get some money and go out partying.
Go digging in through your mama. Get some money out of her rolls.
Your mama's sister.
She went from redneck to black all within like 2
Oh,
sentences.
man.
That was weird. What else do I not care about? Gabby Agdaboner. Some soccer players making death threats because he injured a One Direction member in some charity soccer game.
Yeah.
If you guys could all just do us a favor and direct those death threats toward the One Direction member,
Yeah.
Really?
or you know what, just split them evenly.
It's true.
Either one. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Carry
Yeah.
those things out.
Kill 'em
you
all.
know what?
Yeah, but yeah, don't just threat. I mean, follow through, people.
It's 9/11. I mean, come on. Just do it.
Come on,
Come
yeah,
on.
we're in a killing kind of mood.
Yeah. It's
We
that
are
time of,
so
that type of
being-
day.
We're so being arrested.
Oh.
And good news for all you guys that like to watch guys oiled up and touching each other.
Sweet.
Wrestling is going to be staying in the Olympics.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, they made a decision, and it's coming back. You know, it's funny. I got a little, I don't know, upset. Yeah, upset when they took the wrestling out of the Olympics because, not because I love watching wrestling because I don't watch it at all, but they put golf in its place.
Yay.
Not only that,
Originally.
wrestling is a tradition. It's like a man's
It's like the
sport.
only original sport left
Right.
from the original Olympics. And you're taking it out to put in a non-sport.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're gonna have like table tennis in there and badminton, well,
Yeah.
I think
And
that got
horse
booted.
jumping.
Yeah, horse,
Horse
equestrian.
jumping.
Those horses don't even have a choice.
You know what-
They
you know
don't
what's-
have a choice.
You know what's funny is New Girl rides horses, or did, especially when she was younger.
Uh-oh.
Had this discussion already.
Uh-oh.
She does not agree with us.
Oh,
well,
wow.
new girl, it's not their choice. You cannot force them to be an Olympic athlete.
Well, new girl, you're wrong.
New girl, she doesn't even listen. What are we talking about?
I hope she
Oh, yeah.
doesn't. No one listens to this one.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about anybody listening to this. We can say anything we want about anybody.
Yeah, because nobody listens.
You got to keep wrestling because honestly, there's only a few sports that are popular. With basketball, swimming.
It was like the original
Yeah,
thing way
yeah.
back in the Grecian formula days.
I mean, gymnastics is popular, but that's because of the pedophiles.
Right.
Right.
Because those little, 17-year-olds look really good
Yeah,
with the bathing suits right up their
Because
ass.
that's the right thing to put on billions of homes is little
Right.
girls in spandex.
Right, exactly. It's the best part.
But not men in spandex, apparently.
No.
Getting all
That's,
sweaty.
that's wrong.
that's
and
discrimination. I
grunting.
think.
Yeah. Now, I don't get why they have such thing as, like, archery in the Olympics.
They do, don't they?
And that's what I'm saying. They do.
Oh, wow. I thought you said why don't. Okay, yeah.
What's that? I mean, that's a very honed skill.
It's a cool thing to do.
It is. What I
it's
don't understand
not
is
a
why
sport.
why don't we send our Native Americans over there to win that?
or Robin Hood.
There you go. But he's from England.
Oh, that's right.
Nottingham.
Yeah, the Indians versus Robin Hood.
There it is.
Next video game for EA.
Yeah.
Their new sports game.
Indians versus Robin Hood.
And the ad is, can we call this a sports game?
Yeah. Domingo. Robin Hood takes on the Indians. Oh, too much time on my hands. All right, so that's happening. And speaking of wrestling, real wrestling, we have some sad news. I wish I would have cut down like half the intro on this.
What a march.
Sounds like college football doing it.
No, and it's no longer going to be a slobber knocker. Exactly.
Stone Cold.
Yeah, JR will be retiring from the WWE.
Stone Cold took
I think I
his
threw an
ball
extra
and went
W in there.
home.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, remember when Stone Cold didn't refuse to drop the belt to
He
Brock
wouldn't
Lesnar?
job to Brock with no build up to the match.
Yeah,
Don't
which
blame him.
makes business sense.
It's good for business. So Jim Ross will be retiring.
I thought he really did. I haven't seen him in a long
He
time.
retired from active commentating.
No.
Well, if you saw him host the wrestling thing, he was terrible.
And he's
God.
And he stopped giving a fuck. Once Ric Flair took over, he's like, I give up.
Well, no, even like his jokes during the beginning of it, like when he was like just talking about what's coming up next.
Oh, I didn't watch
before
the
he
whole
even
thing.
introduced anybody.
I just skipped to the end to watch
Oh
Ric
my
Flair being a
God.
drunken asshole.
He was not funny, and I'm just like, God, he's tired. He just
Yeah,
needs
well,
to
he's
go
old,
to
man.
sleep.
Yeah, he's no guy. Stone Cold!
Stone Cold.
Do you think he ever has like PTSD dreams where he wakes up in the night like slobber knocker?
I know I do.
Yeah. Stone Cold! That's how yours are. You wake up and be like, Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold!
Yeah, instead of sleep apnea where he wakes up not breathing, he wakes up like saying Stone Cold instead.
Yeah. Austin! 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is the song that wakes him up every morning too, right?
This is his alarm. So, anyways, I just figured since we're all such wrestling fans, that was
And
Whoa,
who is
whoa,
it?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What?
I'm a wrestling fan, all right?
Rest?
Yeah.
You rest a lot?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a restroom fan.
jerk off a lot.
Watch for little boys.
Whoa. It's going
Does
deep
he
here.
and know it. He'd like to go deep.
Pedophile.
All right, let's talk
Go
about
watch some
balls.
gymnastics.
Yeah, let's go. You've confessed enough.
Rick Pitino will be headlining the Hall of Fame inductions this year.
Nice.
How-
Do you know who won't be?
Does it start with Kevin and end with Johnson?
It does! Oh, perfect.
I think even worse than that is the fact that they're saying Rick Pitino's headlining because Gary goddamn Payton is going into the Hall of Fame and he's headlining that, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Gary Payton's going to the Hall of Fame?
The glove.
Yeah,
This is going to be like the longest Hall of Fame ceremony in the history.
You just
This
won't
guy
shut up.
Shut up.
At least it won't be Kevin Johnson.
Hey! He's too busy being a mayor. Okay, he declined. That's what I. That's what I heard.
Yeah, he has
Yeah, that's
declined.
it, yeah.
I heard it from myself, but that's what I heard.
Significantly declined.
I made up the rumor, but
And he
I
was
stick
not
by
good
it.
to begin with, and now he's declined.
Yeah. Speaking of declining, the Nets will be retiring Kidd's number 5 jersey on October 17th at a preseason game. How honorable.
5 is that the number of women he slapped during his career?
It's the number of DUIs he's going to have.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be, this is funny. Not only is it a preseason game, which is like, hey, slap in the face. It's also against Miami, so they'll be doing it at a game that doesn't count that they're going to lose. Yeah, poor Jason Kidd. Speaking of Miami, though, the locker room just got a lot more smoky. They're picking up Michael Beasley.
Oh, man.
Exactly. He's got a job.
It's for medicinal purposes only.
Fuck! Oh, I agree, yeah. Wait, what?
It's for medicinal purposes only.
Yeah, he's got glaucoma.
He's really sick.
Yeah, doctor says I need a backiotomy.
Like the Chiefs, they needed to fill a hole, apparently.
Somebody die on the heat?
No, they had a hole to fill.
Oh, did I miss something? What?
They had a real hole to
I
fill.
know they got rid of what's his name, but Mike Miller.
Yeah. Maybe that's the hole.
But I didn't know they killed him.
Like, Mike for Mike, please.
Yeah. What else? J.R. Smith, speaking of drugs, suspended 5 games
Oh, no.
for a drug policy violation. They don't say what it is. People are speculating that it's the ganj.
He's failed it for twice. I think twice.
He's failed it
before.
for twice?
Failed it for twice.
Took my
I
alpha
think he-
brain like an hour before the show. I'm fucking on it.
I think he failed twice before for marijuana. So.
Oh.
But honestly, after he
That-
killed
I
a
don't-
passenger in his car.
I don't consider that a fail. I consider that a pass.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he killed a passenger in his car. He, I think, also got into a fight before. I think this is the most passive thing. I think you got to let him get away with this stuff. If he's smoking the weed, that means he's not out there getting in trouble. So
That's true. He's calm.
he's not getting more neck tattoos that just put a target on his back. Like, this guy's a thug right here.
Right. Thug life.
More neck tattoos that put a target on his back?
Yeah, they say that he's a thug.
Oh.
The more tattoos you have, the more they're going to look at you like. Here we go.
Don't
I think we're spending too much time on
say,
this.
don't you dare be heel. How dare you? What else?
Wow.
Blasphemer.
Yeah. This made me giggle. I read this today.
Tickle me Elmo.
Jimmy the short man, short bus, claims that Jerry Buss wanted Mike D'Antoni as the coach. According to Jimmy, he was going to the hospital after interviewing different coaches, and Jerry wanted Mike D'Antoni. That he was saying to bring in Phil would not be fair to Phil because they would soon be in a rebuild period, and that'd be too stressful for Phil, and that Mike D'Antoni was the man for the job.
Oh, we're serious.
That's the one thing
Sorry.
you can say about Phil is he never actually built a team. He always came in when there was a team.
All right. Here's what I have to say about that. One of two things have happened. One, Jim is like, how can I get these people to like me? Oh, my dad said it. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's it.
I forgot to tell you that 7 months ago when he died.
And he can't defend himself. I can just say he whispered
Right,
it
that's
in my
yeah.
ear.
Or a year ago when he made decision to hire D'Antoni. I forgot to tell you then. But now that we're about to enter season number 2 of the shitstorm,
I'm finally tired of you guys saying it was me.
yeah, it was totally his idea. Yeah, Dad.
Yeah.
Yay.
Jerry's not going to say, fuck you, Jim. I didn't say that. I can say anything I want.
Right. No defense. The
Yeah.
poor man is dead. He cannot defend himself.
It's all Jerry's fault.
So it's either that or Jerry Buss in his dying days, was going a little crazy.
Looking at medications.
Come on,
A
looking
lot
at
of
Jim.
medications, not doing too well in the health department. He may have accidentally said Mike D'Antoni. You shouldn't listen to him at that point, at that stage in his illness.
Exactly.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Plus, look at Jim. He's totally the redneck of that family. Jesus.
That sweet mullet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hat that he wears with it. Oh my
Yeah, he
God.
looks classy as fuck.
Then again, Jerry had a nasty mustache.
Yeah,
for
but
most
Jerry
of
was
his
getting laid all the fucking
That's
time.
true.
That dude
It doesn't
was
matter if
such
you're
a pimp.
If you're acting not like a redneck, then you're allowed to have rednecky things.
I guess so.
But Jim Buss acts like a redneck. Man.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you think? Is this a case of, oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, Daddy said this and it's okay now? Or do you think Jerry was going a little batshit in his last days on Earth?
I think it's Jim just saying a bunch of bullshit.
Did he say where the source came from? Was it directly from Jim
This is a story that Jim
put out there?
put out there, which makes me believe it even less.
Yeah, no, he said it.
Yeah. All right. Good. Fuck you, Jim Bus.
It was him.
Yeah.
Not Jerry.
It wasn't Jerry. It was Jim. Because this is what happened in November.
Yep.
And then the shit hit the fan. Well, Jerry died in, January or whatever?
January, February, somewhere around
I
there.
don't know, somewhere.
Yeah.
He died somewhere back then, and he's waiting until September to all of a sudden, oh, yeah, Jerry told me this.
By the way,
Oop, did I mention that in the funeral? No, I guess not. It wasn't in my notes.
Have I mentioned the last 9 months since he died? No.
Nope.
Oh, here it is.
Then, yeah, I found it. Oh, yeah.
I had my father's eulogy. He pre-wrote for me. It says, hire Mike D'Antoni.
It was his last wish.
Yes. And then all the money goes to me, not Jeannie. Oh, that's weird.
Whoops.
I wonder why he did that. Yeah.
Now this story's fake.
Here's
Yeah.
his signature
Now
right
it's
there.
Yeah, there it
He
is.
signed it.
I don't know why he signed it in crayon.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, he signed it.
I don't know why he spelled Jerry with a G, but hey, he signed it. That's his signature.
The G and an I. It's just weird. I don't get it.
like a
G-I-R-E, Jerry.
Yeah. It's weird because right before Jiri, it says J-I, and then it's crossed out. And it's so weird. I don't know why Dad did that. He was such a trickster.
He's a crazy guy.
He liked to rib me a lot.
Fucking cock-ass!
Yeah. All right, we'll move on. The NBA is having motion tracking cameras installed into all the arenas.
Ooh.
And this is going to allow them to track players and not only more stats that we would really just not give a shit about, but also like their health, and it'll help the teams analyze what's working and what's not working.
How tired they get.
How tired they get. It's going to be very
Coaches
interesting.
can now say, you're being lazy. No, I'm not. Look at the tape.
You're not tired.
The stats tell me you're lazy.
Yeah. Do you think when it comes out in Miami, Michael Beasley walks on the floor, it just turns green?
Well, we know you're not lazy, Mike. We know you're just high.
Sorry, Coach, I'm hungry. So this will be interesting to see.
Cookie.
Again. Sound like Cookie Monster.
It is Cookie Monster.
Well, I know. It was actually halfway decent.
Cookie.
Wow.
Nice. That's his best impression.
I think so.
Yeah.
At least it didn't sound like that black comedian guy.
Oh, Tracy Morgan?
Cookie.
Lemon cookie. Lemon meringue pie. Lemon meringue pie.
I've made a serious mistake.
I wish you would never have said anything. Stop engaging him. So it'll be interesting to see what we get out of that and if it just bugs us more. The one good thing potentially to come out of this is it will also help see how well, or in this case, horrible, the refs are doing and the calls they make.
Hashtag truth.
Yeah, hashtag truth. So we'll have to see what happens.
I don't worry about refs. Honestly, basketball refs do the hardest work because they're the ones running around all day.
They run their ass on
They
it.
do a lot of running.
So they got to run and then catch up to the play. These guys much faster than it and bigger and blocking. It's going to help them see patterns in players, I think, is what it's going to do for them.
Yeah, it must be hard for the refs having to watch the best game in sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. And, I mean, where else in society would you see a white guy chasing a black guy anyway?
Without a gun in his hand and a rope in the other.
Never.
Oh, that doesn't happen anymore? Oh, shit.
Oops.
Chris Hansen, not the...
I'm Chris Hansen.
Yeah, not that guy. Has been fined $50,000. He's the guy who tried to bring the Kings up to Seattle. He was fined $50,000 for apparently giving $100,000 in contributions towards a group that was going out and getting signatures to stop Sacramento Kings from staying in Sacramento, basically.
Oh, what?
That's somehow against some sort of law.
Wow.
And
Can't that be deemed a donation to help pay for them to go get
right?
the signatures?
I don't know.
Or since he's directly involved, he's not allowed to.
I've got nothing against it.
Hey.
Once again, Kevin Johnson proving his worth. He thwarted a criminal, guys.
Had I known
Criminal.
that, I'd have been signing that petition.
Yeah, what a mayor. Hello, fool.
Sorry, what
Watch
was
out, Gary Payton.
I didn't
Watch
hear.
out, Rick Pitino.
I didn't hear you grunted.
Bernard King, really? He spent more time injured than playing. Kevin Johnson. Hello, fool.
Yep.
Okay.
Bernard
Great
King.
story. Compelling and rich.
And Dennis Rodman. We'll be heading back to North Korea to, I guess, set up some exhibition games there. He's hoping to bring some former NBA players with him. He was saying like he was going to try and bring Scottie Pippen and someone else, and they asked him about Michael Jordan. He says, no, he won't go because he's Michael Jordan.
The other guy was Karl Malone. He was hoping.
Hey, I'm Karl Malone.
Yeah, is it when he introduced, oh, I'm Karl Malone. I deliver the mail.
Yeah. I'll show up in your mailbox. Anyways, he says that Kim Jong, whatever his name is really a cool guy. That we've got it all wrong, and he's hoping to work things out. Peacemaker.
Yeah, and I love the fact that when they asked him, hey, well, why don't you ask Kim Jong-un to pardon the American that's there for no reason being held prisoner? He's like, oh, that's not my job.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's like, that's not my job.
Oh.
No.
I'm just
But he's criticizing Obama for not talking to North Korea.
Why
But
don't
he's
Obama
there.
go play with those guys?
He likes the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to be
Because
good.
you don't negotiate
'Cause he's
with
black?
terrorists.
Yeah. That's not negotiating. That's
Oh,
whipping
yeah.
the ass on the court.
Yeah, that's true. Obama's like, let's play some basketball. We'll see who wins.
Well, we will shoot 3-pointers, and I will then make you eat my cock.
Winner takes the American.
Yep. Winner gets nukes.
Well, did you hear? Sorry, Obama.
No.
Sorry, Mr. President.
I'm done. Be gay.
I was gonna say did you hear the name of the company that's sponsoring this?
Oh, the
Patty
betting?
Power. What? Between that and then him calling Kim Jong-un the Marshal, I think this makes this trip more gay than him wearing a wedding dress, to be honest.
Wow.
Patty Power is like some Irish betting company.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure it is.
Oh, crap. I'm dripping like beer can sweat onto my iPad.
Oh, my God.
You're dripping everywhere.
It's like Megan's here.
Yeah, I was going to say, pulling a Megan.
Yeah. Oh, you have to listen to Awkward Apocalypse to figure that one out.
I'll have to.
Yeah, because that was just a fun show to not be a part of.
To not run and produce.
Oh, fucking kill me. All right, let's talk about more balls.
Say who? Say Willie. Say hey.
Bad news for us. Well, really not that bad because we've been doing it all year. Kemp will probably not be back this season.
Who cares? I mean, darn.
That's kind of how I feel.
I mean, yeah,
I've been
you know
I've
what?
been saying this for a while. It's like, you know what? He keeps injuring himself every time he walks up the stairs. So let's sit him for the season and not try and rush any comeback, and then have him maybe for next season. Is that so hard?
Then he can join the world champ.
Why not?
Yeah, then he can join the team as already champions. Except last couple of weeks haven't been so smooth for us. We apparently can't hit a fucking ball anymore.
Yeah,
Wait, we had 6 home runs the other night.
Yeah, sure. They all of a
Okay,
sudden went
one night.
bananas and decided to hit the ball a
Shit,
bunch of
it's
times.
bananas. I wish they would keep that up
Uribe had 3
Well,
of them.
because we're having a lot of losses lately.
Yeah. We have, and we've had a lot of lineup changes and everything. I think Mattingly's kind of.
The whole
putting-
team's been hitting well, though.
I think they're kind of coasting right now.
I mean,
to be
Van
honest.
Slyke, he
Yeah.
put in Van Slyke last night. He wins the game hitting home run.
Yeah,
I mean, we're going to make the playoffs. That I'm not worried about. But I'm worried about once we get to the playoffs, are we still going to be hot enough
Oh,
to keep
yeah.
things
I
going?
We've
think
got
so.
the pitching.
Well-
The starting pitching.
Kershaw lost a couple.
Greinke, Kershaw, and Nolasco has been playing excellent.
Yeah, but
Ryu is a very good pitcher as well. We've got
Yeah.
the starting pitching.
Kershaw had a couple of bad ones, though.
he's struggled the last couple of
He's
starts.
coasting right now.
I hope he's just
but-
coasting.
I think I like what Mattingly's doing. Mattingly is kind of setting down a lot of the starters, and I think he's sacrificing a win or two here and there just to make sure that we're healthy and rested for the playoffs.
If that's the case, if he's just sacrificing it for the health, then I'm totally okay with that.
Well, considering where they are with all the injuries they've had this year, it's been pretty bad.
Yeah, we are very injury prone.
I really feel like Puig, his hits or his production to contract ratio compared to Kemp, he's like subsidizing the money that they're giving Kemp
He really is.
for the play that he's putting out there.
Yeah, because
like
he's
he
only
took the power.
Was he getting like 42 mil over 6 years?
Yeah, Kemp's getting the money and Puig's hitting
doing the
balls.
work. Yeah.
yeah.
So, and speaking of Dodgers, they will be playing the Diamondbacks in Sydney, Australia, March 22nd through 23rd to open next season.
Why? I don't know.
It's a great question.
Expand the horizon?
I guess. Is
Stupid.
baseball so huge in Australia? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I guess so.
Stupid.
And it's probably a huge Dodger fan base there. in
Oh,
Australia.
yeah. Could go to Japan where there's shit tons of baseball fans.
The only time
No.
Australians pick up a bat is to smack around the most dangerous animals on the planet. Wouldn't you say?
Their wives?
No,
those
spiders,
are
snakes.
very
They have like the
dangerous.
most dangerous animals on the planet,
Do they?
all in their country,
Do they?
continent.
Yeah, they have like the most dangerous spider and the most dangerous snake.
Snake.
Wow. That's
Of all
scary.
the creepy animals, they have the most dangerous ones.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. and they have stingrays that stab TV
And
hosts.
The most
Oh,
dangerous.
wow.
yeah,
The most
Shit.
dangerous British people too.
Oh, that's right. They have stingrays that stab crocodile wrestling guys.
yeah, exactly. Derek Jeter out indefinitely with with ankle issues. Apparently, he's re-injured his surgically repaired ankle, and the Yankees are just like, you know what, you're fucking done for the season.
Yeah. Did they make a deal for the shortstop from the Mariners?
Did that go through yet?
I didn't see anything, but I was.
Yeah, they
working
did.
today.
Good
Of course.
job.
I
Yeah.
was working. today.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did.
Hey, not a bad thing.
According
for
to my
Jeter.
sources, yeah.
He just gets to bang more bitches in his free time. So,
That's probably why he's always hurt.
and he can make him get on top because he can't get on his knees and use that ankle around or anything. like
Oh
that.
man, yeah,
Cannot
that's
push
true.
off. He's got to.
Yes,
get
the
on
Yankees have acquired Brendan Ryan.
There it is.
It's official.
It's okay. They're not going to make the playoffs, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, why spend the money on that? They really will not be making the playoffs.
Maybe they're thinking Jeter might be done forever.
You mean A-Rod?
Oh, A-Rod.
Oh, there's Jeter.
It is
What
Jeter.
am I thinking?
Cheetah.
Jeter.
Number 2.
Well,
What's the
And-
poop?
and possibly A-Rod too.
Yeah, I'm surprised A-Rod.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Yeah, he must have something going on where he's keeping this litigation going because
This is the
everybody
world's
else would have been
longest
suspended
appeal.
by now.
Well, he hires a dozen. He has like a dozen lawyers,
And
so
just
that
keeps
each
it-
one, you know how lawyers can drag
Yeah.
things on and on and
He's
on.
got like more attorneys than OJ.
Keeps
Yeah,
it in court.
yeah.
He didn't even kill anybody.
He finds a loophole somewhere where they screwed up, and he's like, hey, you got to look at this first before you can suspend
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, he finds loopholes. Mike finds buttholes. It's just a big, long, drawn-out
And
process.
Greg just finds poles.
Yep. The Red Sox, Jacoby Ellsbury, not good for them. He has fractured his right foot, or has a fracture in his right foot, I should say.
And they're trying to downplay the seriousness of it, too.
But he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Which
Pack
sucks for
'em up.
Boston because they are going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah,
a great
they're-
team.
Yeah, they're looking good. They beat us.
I think they and the Dodgers are going to be in the World Series, to be honest.
Didn't they take 2 of the 3 games?
Yeah.
against
Yes,
us?
they did.
Yeah.
The last team, well, besides, I think over the weekend, Dodgers got swept, but
By
it was
the
the last
Reds.
team to beat the Reds. It was the last team to
Reds.
win a series against the Dodgers before that, though,
Yeah.
since like June.
Yeah, since they got good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryan Braun
I'm Brown.
has been picking up the phone. He's apparently calling fans and apologizing for being an ass face. I don't know.
sorry.
I'm so sorry I took steroids.
That's a lot of work to tell people something they don't give a shit about anyways.
Right. I guess it was his idea, according to management. He wanted to call, season ticket holders and random fans. So they gave him apparently just a list of random names and numbers, and he's been calling to apologize. And he said some people have been receptive and not so much.
I wonder how his calls are. Is it like Troy McClure? Hi, this is Ryan Braun. You may remember me from such conspiracy scandals such as ruining a guy's life because he happened to carry my piss.
Yeah. Pissgate, 2011.
And that guy that hit the ball from the
Hear me?
Brewers,
Meow, meow, meow.
the
It's okay, I stutter.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Milwaukee.
Yes. And finally, the Pirates have notched their first
Their history has been
winning
made.
season
Wow.
since 1992.
Wow. Finally.
That was before I even had a pube. That's how long that's been.
Or a pew.
Did you say
My
2007?
pube.
You said 2007?
92.
92.
Oh, 92. Oh,
Where'd you get that from?
Well, he said before he had a pube.
Oh,
Good
I
one.
See what you did there.
Dick.
I see it. And it was
Don't
okay.
make me show you my pubes, asshole.
He's got 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All 3 of them.
3 this week?
Yeah. He'll
What
floss
a big boy.
Homer's
Yeah,
head
he's
has
such a
nothing
big
on
boy.
me.
Yeah. Is that your nickname for your balls, Homer?
Homer's head.
Dope. All right.
Dope.
Beer's getting a little low. I think we should take a break.
If the beer is low, it's time to take a break.
The beer is low. We need to up the flow, bitches. Oh, wait. That sounds like I want you to be on your period. We don't want that. All right. We'll be right back. But in the meantime, go to thecherrystrike.com and jerk off a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Or click on the Amazon banner, do some Amazon shopping. It won't
Or jerk
cost you
off a lot.
anything extra. And then jerk off a lot.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/CherryStrike. At the Charity Strick. No E at the end of that situation there on Twitter with the Charity Strick not having the E at all.
Because then you're going to jerk off a
No,
lot.
we never
Right.
have the E because you know why?
Why don't we have an E?
Because do it like ever and drop that E.
Thanks for turning your phone up halfway through.
It's not my fault it automatically turns down, okay?
I was playing from the start. Anyways, and 805
like ever and drop that E.
805
We are
419
experiencing technical difficulties.
3679. We'll be right back, bitches.
Please stay tuned. Be back, bitches.
Return of the Living Podcast. Louisville, Kentucky's premier horror podcast. For the most ridiculous, off-the-wall, irreverent humor from the world of horror. Join Brad, Jared, and Corey as they bring you the hottest stories from within the horror industry. Now part of the 76th Street Network. Find them on iTunes.com and Stitcher.com by searching 76th Street Network. Don't have Stitcher? Download the Stitcher app from the Apple Store or Android Market. Also, find them on Facebook.com as well as on Twitter at 245T Studios.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands with Jake the dog and the human. The fun will never end. Adventure time.
If that's not enough to get you guys to listen to the show, I don't know what is. Facebook.com/AwkwardApocalypse, at AwkwardPod on Twitter. Do not forget to email us, awkwardpod@gmail.com. You can always call us, 323-379.
9225.
There you have it. We just got our promo.
I need more booze.
My ass is on fire.
Welcome back on the show, everybody. Stole that idea from Trigger Mike. This is the Charity Strike. In a minute, it'll be the Charity Stroke. That is too loud. I am Greg the Rebound Jones. Sitting next to me, still in his upside down school stool. Oh, wow. Welcome into the Charity.
Tecate. Blame it on Tecate.
It was Tecate and I know
Retake.
it.
Have you noticed that Stone Cold retakes, but they never edited it?
Yeah.
In the Steve Austin show. He did it like 3 times. Ric Flair was like, oh, let me do that again. So, back in 94, you were wrestling. I was like, did I just hear this? And he'll even, like, at one point, he even said, Mo, cut that shit out. And he goes, all right, back in 94. It was like, Mo did not cut that shit out. I'll try this again. Sitting next to me is still on the upside down stool. Midlife crisis.
We are back, bitches.
Or a poo. And the one that likes to eat a poo. Trigger Mike.
That's American right there, bitches.
The towers, they
Ooh.
come tumbling down. The towers.
Ouch.
Come tumbling. That's my new parody. Should I roll with it or too soon?
Pirouette?
Anything that you come up with, don't roll with. It's not a Beatles
Unless
song.
it's weed.
I would love to see you roll a joint.
I barely know how to smoke a joint.
Exactly. That could be interesting. Speaking of things that are horrible.
Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni.
Oh, God.
I'd rather watch Mike smoke. Yes, I would. Brett Hall, Hall of Famer, I think,
Yeah,
from the Blues,
absolutely.
is going to be rejoining the team.
A hockey Hall of Famer, God damn it.
Yeah, not something that matters like the WWE Hall of Fame.
True.
He'll be rejoining the team as an
Or the UFC
executive.
Hall of Fame.
Oh, yeah. As
Or any
a
fucking Hall of Fame.
the what Hall of Fame?
Any fucking Hall of Fame.
I want to be part of the fucking Hall of Fame. That'd be
Would
awesome.
you like to be part of the any fucking Hall of Fame? I think you have to do a lot to get into there.
You have to fuck anything
Yeah.
to be part of the any fucking Hall of Fame.
Halfway there.
Jesus.
You guys have seen Crazy.
Unfortunately, I haven't.
You met her once.
No.
Yeah,
I did?
when you came over for a pay-per-view.
No, I didn't.
You
I was
took a
going to,
Forget Me
but I
Now.
didn't.
No, the one you actually went to in Santa Paula.
Oh, she was there?
She was there. I didn't make an effort to introduce anybody, though.
Oh,
For 2 reasons. One, I'm really bad at introducing people. I'm just like, all right, Scott, rest people. And also because I didn't give a shit. I was
wow.
mad at her that day. She was there, and then she got mad at me for not introducing her. And she's like, why didn't you just be your dad? I was like, well, first of all, you're not my girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. Now I'm mad.
You
Why
made
did
that
you do
clear.
this to Crazy?
Yeah, she was there.
Oh, now I'm mad.
That's so funny.
I'm mad.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
This is me being mad.
You sound kind of girly when you're mad.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, your voice gets
I turn into a
high
bitch and
you
everything.
start crying. And
Oh, yeah.
Get him a beer.
There's about 3 boxes of different tampons in that bathroom if you need
I
them.
have 2 of them in
I
me
have
right
never seen so many tampons in a fucking bathroom in my life.
May I suggest
Is
super?
she just on her period 24/7?
Let's not go there.
Yeah, it feels like it, huh?
Mentally.
Anyways, we've done a good job talking about hockey. It's my favorite sport to talk about.
Okay, let's move on.
You don't talk about it.
Speaking of periods, how's hockey?
Yeah.
Oh.
3. The Flames, Mika Kirpscher announces his retirement. Who is this guy?
He was the star goalie for the Calgary Flames.
Not a great story.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it
Over the wire. It's funny how we both get gay at the same time. We weren't like counting that down or anything. We just
Works
said
out
so.
good for you guys, though.
Sat over the wire line,
MIS.
man. Over the wire line.
Yeah.
Well, this is an all-drug segment of MMA.
I'll take some.
Yep.
There's no fights, but we got some good stories. Lamar Odom may have a bunk buddy soon.
Ooh.
'Cause, Oscar De La Hoya, he's checking into his some drug facility
Nice.
as well. He needs
I
some
didn't know
rehab.
there's an opening for that.
No, well, Lamar needed a buddy.
Does he look like Chewbacca?
His bush.
Oh my God! Did you hear the Stone Cold episode with Samoa Joe?
No, I didn't.
You have got to fucking start listening.
I do.
Out of nowhere, he talks about eating pussy on Sasquatch and needing to develop a snorkel for eating pussy with girls with big bushes.
Stone Cold did that?
Yes.
Yeah, he's so funny sometimes.
Oh, he gets so off topic. It was great.
When he gets off topics, when he's the best.
His show, yeah, when he gets off topic, it's like us talking about hockey.
When he's
It's
on
so
topic,
good.
he's not paying attention to the guests, and he's just trying to move them along.
And all you do is hear him breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways.
He even addressed that. That was the best part.
I know, because it's horrible.
Anyways, days before the Golden Boy presentation of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Saul Canelo Alvarez, which will go down Saturday, that
Golden Boy.
that boxing fight. We don't care
Woo.
because Floyd's a pussy. Anyways,
Boxing's for
Oscar's
pussies.
going to miss it.
Yeah.
His own fight, he's going to miss it because he needs some rehab.
He's going to miss his own fight?
He is. Well, his
wow.
own promotion.
Oh.
So he at least he won't get knocked out.
Yeah. So Floyd loses. We know why. Oscar wasn't there to be
Yep.
the Golden Boy. Continuing on the drug thing, the NSAC, or as it's formerly known, Nevada State Athletic Commission, has decided to move the threshold for THC in the blood to 300 times higher than it originally is.
Oh, thank
So
God.
that means Nick Diaz never would have failed any drug tests. It's too late now. He already
Right.
spent a year on the shelf.
I can finally be a fighter.
Yeah, exactly. NSAC. That sounds like a derogatory term for a black man's nutsack, doesn't it? The NSAC.
Wow. You know that thing doesn't do any swimming.
More drugs. Man, it's starting to feel like the movie Blow in this place, isn't it? All the drugs.
Is that a porn?
Talk.
In
No,
this
you ever saw
place?
Blow? Johnny Depp plays like a 1970s drug lord.
No.
Seems like I
cocaine
have.
lord. He sold cocaine a lot. He played some guy who used to sell cocaine.
Showed a lot of cocaine, a lot of nudity.
Yeah,
Cocaine's
with
a
the
whole-
guy
Duct tape that rolled
Cruz,
to the bed.
young and hot and tight. That's right.
I think I saw that. But I
good
think it's
movie.
on coke when I saw it.
I remember. Probably made it better.
Yeah, living it out. Johnny Hendricks has yet to turn in his paperwork to the VADA testing and to supply a sample to VADA as well. Originally, Hendricks verbally agreed when GSP put the offer out there to do VADA testing. And then Hendricks thought he overheard something that GSP has a foot in with VADA.
By the way, it stands for Vaginal Anal
Distribution Association.
Analyzation. That's the kind of testing it is.
That's the testing we like.
Yeah.
Is her anus free to ass fucked?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can I go ass to mouth with her?
Will she get dirty mouth if I do it?
Will I be getting a chocolate? Surprise.
Did we colon cleanse her before the effort? Anyways, it's been brought to light that possibly GSP has a foot in the door with VADA. There's no actual proof of this. So Hendricks went out and said, I want to get NSAC and WADA involved. WADA is just an oversight committee. They don't actually do any testing. So people are like laughing at Johnny
He's
Hendricks
just
for
fucking
saying
people's sacks?
Yeah,
That ain't
exactly.
right.
Well, he's just making fun of. People are making fun of Johnny Hendricks for saying WADA is going to do some testing because they don't. The real truth is NSAC, which is Nevada State Athletic Commission, not a black man's cock and balls. He said he wanted NSAC to do it with their exaggerated testing, Not the normal stuff, because people can pass those tests.
And not the
You want the
exaggerated
extensive
sack.
ones.
No, because that's just weighs too much.
Exactly. And Keith Kaiser, the head of the NSAC, said that GSP was asking him a lot of, or GSP's people were asking him a lot of questions about the testing, and he's like, "Oh, this means GSP doesn't want to take the test." Well, I read the email, and in there it clearly says GSP would like to take this test. We're just trying to figure out exactly what's going on, what procedures are going to happen, so we know this is a legitimate thing. And Keith Kaiser, it seemed like he was lazy and didn't like having to answer questions, which makes sense for Nevada State Athletic Commission, because if you ever seen UFC deal with them, they're a bunch of dumb fucks.
Bitches.
Yeah, bunch of bitches. Anyways,
Fuck bitches.
so to put this story to rest, GSP's trainer, Faraz Zahabi, went on Twitter and just said, "Why don't we just do both? That way we don't worry about it."
There you go.
That way,
Do
'cause
it.
GSP just wants to prove to everybody he's clean. He's
I'll
just a
sleep
ripped
better.
up motherfucker.
You'll clean them up.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's colon cleanse.
I got your colon cleanse right here, bitch.
I'll pipe clean you and colon clean you. And then finally,
Colin clean.
known failed drug
Colin
test
Kaepernick
recipient.
clean.
I got a vibration over here.
Oh, wow.
Known failed drug test taker,
I think I farted.
Alistair Overeem, has agreed to fight Frank Mir at UFC 167. The same card headlined by GSP and Johnny
Overeem?
Hendricks. Alistair Overeem, that's his name. He's from Holland.
Is he new? Never
No.
heard of him.
He's from Holland, isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Cock is made of gold.
So guys from Holland fight?
Yeah, no, they're kickboxers.
Our
A lot of
I thought
kickboxers
they were
in
like
Holland.
all guys that
Well,
picked over.
when they're not fucking in the red light district and doing drugs, they fight.
Oh, I thought they were all gay. Oh, sorry.
And Overeem says that if he doesn't beat Frank Mir, he thinks he's going to retire, because if he can't beat Frank Mir, then he's got to do something better.
Oh, wow.
With his life. There's a lot of confidence coming from a guy who recently lost in 2 fights, getting knocked out after beating the guy for the first half of the fight.
Shit.
So let's see how that goes for Alistair Overeem.
Yeah.
And that's the MMA.
There it is. Woo.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, I know. Look at him.
The
Man,
end.
look at those muscles just
I'm getting
bulge.
stronger, guys.
Man,
This is really working.
Is it?
look at that.
Yeah, I can masturbate a little now.
That's the
Wow.
first workout you've ever done.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well,
You taking Fem Iron?
taking what?
Fem Iron?
Hemp seed.
It's like an iron tablet for females.
No, I'm taking hemp seed from Onondaga.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah. I had my brain stuff.
Alpha Brain.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not working.
It's working
at the
real
second
good.
half.
Hey, I forgot. Is your phone hooked up to
Can you
this right
double
now?
that dose?
It's hooked up right now.
I forgot. We during the break ran Sergio's voicemail through the auto tune, and I was gonna play it when we came back, and I totally forgot about it. So if you're ready at any point,
Let's
you
do
can just
it.
hit the old play.
Oh,
button.
stupid fucking ads. That's what I get for having an ad right now. That's
God
freaking stuff.
damn
Are you guys
ads.
ready?
We're ready for Sergio to be ran through the auto tune.
Hello, this is Sergio. I am calling to answer the previous question. And
Can't auto tune that delay.
my answer is Archie Manning. Thank you very much.
Stuttering in style.
Oh, good time.
He can't even talk in regular tone.
No.
He talks attitude.
Oh wait, hold on, everybody.
Breaking news! Holy shit!
Maybe we should break news.
Breaking news on 9/11. This can't be good.
It's actually good.
This could be good.
And now we turn it over to me with the breaking news because you fuckers don't know what's going on. Breaking news, everybody.
Story of my life.
Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez likely to have season-ending shoulder surgery. Try saying that 8 times fast. Holy fuck. Sanchez likely to have season-ending shoulder surgery. No more Dirty Sanchez for the rest of the season.
Oh no.
Follow-up news, the Jets have jumped for joy. Like, hey, we finally got a win with Geno Smith in there. Let's keep Sanchez out as long as possible.
The Jets have just jumped up in the
The power rankings.
power rankings.
Yes.
Mark Sanchez has just crashed into the Twin Towers.
Well, at least Sanchez can
Level
now.
1 now.
Yeah, at least Sanchez can say that he lost his job like Alex Smith to injury, right? And not because he sucks.
Totally.
Yeah.
Is that what Alex Smith said?
No, that's
The
what
star
happened.
quarterback
That's
for
what
the
happened to
Kansas
him.
City Chiefs, who won big time on Sunday, kicked the other team's ass.
Yeah, and Kaepernick still blew him away by double.
He didn't play
in
Kaepernick.
every category.
He didn't need to.
Oh, let's just get into that.
Oh, here it is.
It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
All right.
Okay, here it is.
Let's talk a little fantasy. First of all, I won. All right, next story.
Okay, here's fantasy.
Yeah.
Here I was with this girl.
That must be a fantasy.
Yeah. First of all, the girl, yeah.
And she took a football and shoved it up his ass.
Ooh.
Wow, it's getting
Fantasy
better.
football.
You really know how to work his fantasy.
I do.
Just want to say that TCS is up. I won, Mike won.
Yeah. Suck it, John.
Yeah.
I beat him by less than 2 points.
And I'm going to beat him this week.
I hope so.
I'm projected to beat him by 50 points.
Hey, you know what? His fantasy team's just going to disappoint him like his real teams. So it's okay.
Yeah. That'd be the Chargers.
Oh, why are you looking at me when you say that?
Oh, what a shame.
Chargers are the best first half team in the NFL.
They do really good in the first half.
I watched them in the first half,
Yeah?
and I was like, "Oh my god, is this what's going on?"
We got this.
Well, you know what? Here's a funny story. And I'll keep it short,
Please. Like his
when
dick.
Because I go to bed early because I'm old,
Yeah.
and so I went to bed at halftime. I woke up that next morning. I'm thinking, "Oh, gee, I wonder how the game did," because the Chargers were up 21-7 at halftime. And then my second thought was, "Wait." Last year against the Broncos, they were up 24-7 at halftime. I went to bed, and sure enough, I looked at my phone and they lost. So,
Do you think anybody went to bed, with 20 seconds left in the Tampa Bay Jets game going, oh, Tampa Bay's got this?
probably me.
Oh, wait, they fucked up. Jets won. Oh, funny how that worked.
So it's the same Charger team so far
Yeah.
as it was last year.
Yeah, so far so good.
Yeah.
Consistency is the key here.
Yes, it is.
All right.
And Jets are winning without Mark Sanchez. Look
I
at
didn't
that.
see the second half, but I did hear
You didn't miss
from
much.
Roger Goodell that the referees fucked up the game for the Chargers. They should have won that game.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, there
referees
was,
fucked it up. Just as they did back in the Super Bowl when they played the 49ers.
That's cute.
Yeah, they fucked up by showing up.
Yeah,
It would have been less embarrassing
Why
if they
did we
just
waste
forfeited.
our time and just show up here?
Waste
have
the
just forfeited.
salary. Yeah.
Nobody would have blamed them for forfeiting. The Niners were a shoe.
Anyway, let's just move on from the Chargers.
All right, let's talk about our week 2 picks.
Yeah. Well, let's review week 1 real quick.
Real quick.
Last place, midlife crisis, 8
Like
and
my
8.
sex life.
8 and 8 midlife.
Was I?
8 and 8. You did pick the Jets though, the only one to do that. So it wasn't all bad.
Yeah, take that.
Rebound 10 and 6.
Yeah.
Eva and San Diego Johnny 11 and 5.
Oh, fuck them.
Eva would have been tied with me at 12 and 4 had she picked her Cowboys.
She even
but
picked her
didn't.
own Cowboys.
I picked the Cowboys. And
did
I
too.
hate them.
Me too.
And I won 12 to 4. So suck it all.
Let me just say I am the reigning and defending champion
It's true.
of the TCS
I've already got
football
a
picks.
2-game lead on you.
Yeah,
so
but it's
watch
week-
out.
It's only week
Week
buddy.
1, 2-game lead.
Yeah. That's going to
out.
go the way of the dodo.
Go the way of the dildo.
Or the dildo.
From Adam Carolla the other day.
That's what Damashek always said.
Yeah, be the dodo.
Yeah. What's the poop on week 2?
All right, week 2, we got 5 unanimous picks. Let's get those out of the way real quick. The Jets go into New England to face the Patriots.
Go Jets.
Everybody picked the Patriots,
Oh.
even though the Jets look good last week. And the
They look-
Patriots kind of look like
No.
poops.
The Jets look all right, and Tampa Bay fucked up.
Yeah, the Patriots kind of look like shit, though.
The Jets look good, but the Patriots released Tebow, so I'm going with the Patriots.
Power of releasing Tebow. St. Louis Rams go into Atlanta to face the Falcons. We all picked the Falcons. Cleveland Browns making their way to the Super Bowl. They'll play the Baltimore Ravens this week. We all picked the Ravens. New Orleans Saints in Tampa Bay, but everybody picked New Orleans on the road. And then Denver Broncos at New York Giants. Everybody picks Peyton to destroy Eli.
Yeah.
So that's week 2. Unanimous picks.
Taking his brother
Let's-
to school.
That's right. Taken to school.
Oh, my stomach's fits here. I think I have diarrhea.
Sounds like
again.
2 gay dogs fighting.
First picks that aren't unanimous. San Diego Chargers at Philadelphia Eagles. Rebound. Eva, Trigga, and Midlife Crisis once again going against his team. Picked
he's
the
smart.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Because he's smart.
Johnny, wishful thinking, picks the Chargers.
Wishful thinking, jerk off in an intersection.
See, I've never jerked off in an intersection.
That's true.
A lot of parking lots, a lot of public restrooms.
Yeah.
Never an
A
intersection.
lot of dressing rooms.
dressing rooms.
A lot of McDonald's playlands.
Yeah. Lot. Those balls are really sticky.
Watching gymnastics
So are
on
mine.
TV.
Yeah. Watching who?
Watching gymnastics on TV.
And watching the Chargers.
Yeah.
Dallas
You know,
Cowboys.
Rivers is a cute boy.
No, it's true.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. Dallas Cowboys go into Kansas City to face the Chiefs. Everybody but me picked the Cowboys. I picked the Chiefs not only because I think Alex Smith is a better quarterback than Tony Romo at times,
Kaepernick.
Yeah, he is.
but because the Chiefs are at home. And Chiefs, even when they suck, are good at home.
And have a hole to fill.
I think they filled it. They've won a game. They scored 35 points, which is more points than they scored all year last year.
They did face a bad team, though.
Their percentage after one game is already better than their entire season last
They're
year.
undefeated.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
like it.
And then the Miami Dolphins, trying to ride the train of a one win,
Smells like fish.
goes into Indianapolis to play in the dome of the Colts.
Ooh.
Eva and Johnny like the Dolphins, but we know what's up. Midlife, the guys at the TCS know what's up. Colts all the way.
Yep.
That's why we have a sports show.
That's
damn it.
right. That's why we're here every week.
Yeah. Taste the blasters.
Tennessee Titans, the old Houston team, faces the new Houston team, the Houston Texans.
That's an easy one.
Eva once again rolling with the Titans.
How is that not unanimous?
She picked Pittsburgh Titans over Pittsburgh last week. And
That's
she's
fine. She also
she's
picked
got
the
it.
Giants.
Everybody else picks the Texans, and Johnny was smart enough to pick the Texans this week. Picks the Texans.
Yeah.
Sure.
The
It's not even Natty Ice either.
And there's no vaginas.
this week.
Well,
What?
Just one.
The Washington Redskins go into Green Bay.
RG3, my starting QB.
Anytime I see a team that I'm unsure of go into Green Bay, I pick Green Bay. So that's what I did. So did Midlife, so did Rebound, so did Eva. But Johnny went with the Redskins.
I wanted to because RG3 is my quarterback in the fantasy league, but I got to separate my emotions from this one.
Yeah, well, you just hope he does well.
I hope.
They can lose, but and he can do well still.
Yeah, as long as he does good, that's all I care
I
about.
just hope it's a good, clean game.
All right, Goodell. The Carolina Panthers head into Buffalo, the surprisingly good Buffalo. Well, we'll see how good they are.
With their
They were good last
rookie
week.
QB.
EJ Manuel looked great. They
He also played well.
That's true. That ass is tight. Midlife Crisis, Rebound, and myself once again going together, going with the Bills.
We're going
We see
together.
what they're about, and they're
Yeah.
at home. Eva and Johnny like the Carolina Panthers, though. Probably because they played Seattle tough, but we don't
What is
know.
wrong with them?
We don't know yet about the Seahawks. That was a pretty
Oh,
bad,
I know.
That was a pretty bad game they had last week.
They're about to have another bad game this
Oh.
year.
You know what? Since you said that, let's get down to that game real
yeah.
quick. The Sunday night game.
Sunday night.
Prime time!
Dun, 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 dun.
Domingo.
Of course, Midlife Crisis goes with the Seahawks.
Of course I did. 'Cause
So
I
does San
wanna
Diego
win this
Johnny,
damn
those
thing.
douche. Fuck both of you. Niners all the way with Eva. Rebound.
they're
and
still
Trigger
mad.
Mike.
Eva
Super
went with
Bowl
the
appearance.
Niners?
Oh, yes.
then I'm winning this one.
She knows this shit, man.
yeah.
She had a better record than you last week, dude.
Ooh.
And she picked Peyton Manning
Then
first
again,
and won in
everyone
her
had a
leagues.
better one.
That's true.
I'm just giving you guys a little head start. It's week one. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
I was
Takes him a
injured
couple
for the
weeks to get
preseason.
going.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
injured for the preseason.
He's
I'm
old.
not
You
in
know, he's
shape.
got to get loosened up, get those
Yeah.
joints going.
Got to get those joints going.
Yeah.
You guys
Is
got
that
any
it?
joints going, by the way?
Not mine.
Big yellow joint. The
Maybe
big
for after
yellow
the show,
joint.
yeah.
We'll take it down. The Vikings headed to Chicago.
Chicago.
Keeping it in the Midwest. Midlife, Rebound, and Eva all have the Vikings and Adrian Peterson's legs to go off of.
Because we're smart.
And Trigger, Mike, and Johnny know that Chicago looks pretty damn good this year.
Are you
the
a wrestler?
Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
Referring to yourself in the third person.
In the third person. I have to for this
Referring
show.
to your character name in the third person.
I am Trigger Mike.
Okay.
Trigger Mike is me.
Trigger Mike says, I'll take it in the ass.
The Detroit Lions.
Trigger Mike 469 says, I just got my ass fucked.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Detroit Lions, who did some ass fucking to the Minnesota Vikings last week. They go into Arizona. Not sure about the Cardinals yet. They look pretty good last week. Carson Palmer's got himself a target finally. Lions are picked by Midlife Crisis, Eva, and San Diego Johnny.
Ooh.
Rebound and myself like what Carson Palmer's got going on in Arizona. We picked the Cardinals. The Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. Can we say probably the two worst teams?
Probably the two worst teams.
This
But
could
the
be
Raiders-
toilet
I
bowl.
said it.
The Raiders
Thank
actually
you.
looked good last week in a losing effort against the Colts. That's why I picked the Raiders. Rebound Smart picked the Raiders. Then we got three dumbasses picking the Jaguars. That's
Oh, wow.
Midlife, Eva, and Johnny. I control the panel, so I can call you whatever I want.
Yeah, you can
right?
call me a dumbass. You're still a bitch.
And then the Monday night game, the team that probably
Dun,
looked
dun, dun, dun.
the team that probably looked the second worst this week, the Pittsburgh Steelers, The only points they had for a long time was their safety. Jacksonville Jaguars, the only points they got was a safety. They go into Cincinnati.
I yell safety whenever I fart.
Everybody picked the Bengals except for Rebound. I don't know what the hell this guy He picked the Steelers. Good luck with that.
Oh, wait till you guys get your asses raped hard.
This game will end up in a 2-2 tie.
No, the Bengals got a potent offense. They got A.J. Green. That guy
I am going to dry anal rape the rest of you. In fact, I'm going to make it so dry, I'm going to blow on it first.
Put it in my mouth afterwards, please.
Nice and dry, bitches. I hope you like the blood.
And those are the picks for the week 2.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Week 1, the 49ers win, and one of their fans die.
Isn't that like a weekly thing in San Francisco?
Dry anal rape or dying?
Both.
Yeah. Fans are just dying all over the country. Apparently, they're getting too drunk and falling off of sidewalks.
Yeah.
Some people on ESPN were talking about. I mean, some other sports thing. We're talking about how they want to get rid of beer in stadiums.
I'm going to get rid of handrails.
Yeah.
More people will die.
Yeah.
Then I will get a good seat.
Instead of getting rid of the beer, just let the people weed themselves out. If you're dumb enough to fall over the edge and die, we're okay with that.
Yeah, what is this, Salt Lake City? No fucking beer? What the fuck's going on?
Come on. Salt Lake City has beer. I'm drinking a lot in Salt Lake City.
Isn't there alcohol content a little bit lower in their beer there or something like that?
I was drunk.
I know there's their times for buying is a lot shorter than...
You can't buy on Sundays.
That's so stupid.
Last call's at 1 o'clock.
Fucking Mitt Romney!
Same with Georgia. It's like that in Georgia.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of states have the Sunday dry roll, so what you have to do on Saturday, stock the fuck up.
Stock
Hey,
up.
it's only fitting that their state's full of retarded
What's your
people.
garage full of beer?
So, what else is happening? Kaepernick and Russell Wilson will be... Well, Kaepernick will be dry anal raping Russell Wilson this weekend. And they have a nice little friendly bet going. Whoever wins, the loser has to shave an eyebrow.
Russell Wilson's going to look like The Rock for the next few weeks.
That's right,
He's going to be
Jabroni.
missing an eyebrow.
I know, it's going to be great.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you know it's
Seahawks, who will be...
Live and die with that pick.
Seahawks will be... Oh, yeah, because the Seahawks will be in the Super Bowl.
What's beeping?
It's dying.
Oh, your computer.
Oh, no.
Why?
Netta McCung Sue. Ned McCung. King Kong
Big
Sue
fucker.
has been fined $100,000 for an illegal hit to John Sullivan. Apparently, you can't hit him in the knee from the side.
Unless you're a cornerback.
Come
Yeah,
on. Beat
come
man. This is
on.
football.
Come on. You should be able to do whatever you
I think
want.
they're making a
Shit.
big deal out of this. This guy is a defensive player. He doesn't know what a legal block looks like. He's used to getting hit in the knee himself. So, it's only
Unlike
fair.
you used to being on your knees.
Or, yeah, that's true.
I
I
kind
wish
of
I was
agree
there
with
right
the
now.
fine. Due to the fact that the person with the ball was way ahead of the play. I mean, there's no chance. Plus the fact, was it the center that was running after him?
Yeah.
Who can...
I'm fine with the fine. But the overreaction on ESPN, I'm not fine with.
Oh, well,
It's just
ESPN
stupid.
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
Yes.
But, the fact is, there's no way this guy was going to catch him, and then Sue, hits him in the knees. Yeah, I don't think it was very, not a good play.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the fine because you're trying to take out the centerpiece of an offensive line that has Adrian Peterson on. I want to see some records broken, motherfuckers.
Thanks, Shaq.
Shaq.
And then speaking of Sue, he was cleared of his pellet gun confrontation charge.
Oh, well, thank God for that.
Apparently, he walked up to a guy who was installing cable, like cable TV, and had his pellet gun with him, and the guy thought he had a real gun.
Why, because he's black?
And caught,
Wow, that ain't right.
A black man can't carry a pellet gun down the road anymore.
Well, do you think if he's white, he would have called the police?
No.
Exactly.
He'd be like, oh, is that a pellet gun?
oh, that's cute. Is that a squirt gun? No, but this is bitch.
Were they related? Because maybe he's thinking of the Hernandez thing. So
Maybe.
maybe the guy fucked his sister. And,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it's Hernandez, there'd have to be a second person involved.
Yeah.
True.
Or a fifth.
Or it could have been
Someone
going
from
on for
Connecticut
years.
has to have the gun.
Yeah. So he was cleared of that charge situation thing. Steelers, Senator Marquise Pouncey. He's fucked. He tore his
man, he's
ACL and MCL. He pulled a D Rose.
Wait, he's being a bitch?
He hasn't pulled that part yet.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not yet become a vagina.
I mentally am not able to play yet.
Right, I just don't feel right, like jumping and stuff.
And my tampon is still just, pretty firm in there.
My vag is still bleeding.
Yeah, Pouncey's excuse is going to be he's not comfortable eating popcorn on the couch yet. So his knee's not healthy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
I'm
fat.
not either.
Oh,
Because he's
Yeah.
fat.
Got it.
He's a fat fuck.
More bad news for the Steelers. They also lost Larry Foote to a ruptured biceps. I didn't know. I've never heard of that before. He ruptured his biceps. That's weird.
I have heard of that.
Have you?
Yes.
Have you done it to yourself?
Not yet.
So much jerking.
No,
They also
my
lost their
wrist,
grip.
but not my bicep.
They also lost their great reputation as a good team because they fucking looked like shit last week.
Yeah. Did
But
rape anybody?
Well, I was going to say, the good news is Roethlisberger has
Maybe
not
that's
lost
the
his
problem.
reputation as a rapist.
He's
Yeah.
not stuck his dick out yet.
Yeah, he didn't have his
That we
off-season
know
rape
of.
yet. So.
Yeah. Oh, breaking news. The Giants have just hired the old lady that cut the ball in the outfield. She is now better than their entire outfield.
She has replaced Sandoval.
Yeah, and everyone else in the field. That's a good clip. Old lady catching the ball. She's like 70. She does more than the Giants did the entire game.
Look at that song over there tripping over the pole.
Oh,
That's what I do every night.
Oh, no, he's humping the ball. What else is happening? Well, a couple things. Let's talk Broncos. First, Von Miller was pulled over the other day for speeding and driving on a suspended license. But
What's wrong with that?
I don't know. Then he was cleared of it, and it's good. Let's get to the important stuff.
Here's the deal. Very quickly with the Broncos.
Okay.
Did you see the last week's game where the Broncos kicked ass?
Yes.
They called Von Miller and said, you know what? Do whatever you want.
Oh, because they won?
They won.
Okay.
Look what they did without him.
That's true.
So they're like, hey, go ahead.
More importantly, I'm going to mention a name, and I just want you guys to make fun of it.
Okay.
Danny Trevathan. Ready, set, make fun of him.
What a Trevathan. What?
He's the guy who dropped the ball running into the end zone.
Oh,
fucking asshole.
What an idiot.
Oh, my God. If you guys did not see the opening game, it was Broncos-Ravens. This ass face, Danny Trevathan, was he was an interception that he got?
That or a fumble.
Or a fumble or something.
Chip on my thong.
He gets the ball and he runs it all the way back to the end zone, and he does his I'm cool, drop the ball thing once he gets in the end zone, minus the fact that he wasn't quite in the end zone.
His belly had crossed the line, but not not the ball.
Oh, God. Speaking of creep of the week, he needs to take
Crepe,
the blasters.
crepe of the wake. Of the way.
In his defense.
Yeah.
He
I want to hear this defense.
Oh, yeah, I've got his defense right here.
I'll mute his mic. Don't worry.
On training day, they never showed him where the goal line was.
Apparently.
He missed that class.
He's like, so I have to get to the 5-yard line? Is that what this is?
Goal line's 101, and he missed it.
Because he missed it by a lot.
I think he was out with Johnny Manziel or something.
Yeah, flipping people off and drinking the money sign. And
holding the marker
signing
for Manziel.
autographs.
Yeah, that was fucking... That guy should be fined by the
dumbass.
team. He should be sat for a game, suspended.
Yeah. He should be traded for Tebow.
Oh.
There it is. How many times have I mentioned Tebow, and there finally it is.
I was trying to hold off, but I can hold it back.
I can finally ejaculate.
Yeah.
It's more like Devin Trevor, thank God Peyton Manning scored 7 touchdowns. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Could you imagine if they lost the game by a touchdown?
Oh, my God.
He should be kicked off the team at that point. Anyways, that guy's an ass face. I hope they find him. I hope, when, was it Aegon that got fucked on that third base play like a month ago? And they duct taped the cleat to the base?
Yeah.
Is that Aegon? They should get a glove and duct tape it to a ball and hand it to him before the next game. Like, here you go, fuck face. Don't let go of the ball. The new team rule should be you, after scoring, have to walk up and hand the referee the ball. That should be the new rule. You're not allowed to drop it. You're not allowed to spike it. You have to walk over and hand it to the referee.
Well, that reminds me of one of my favorite football or touchdown celebrations was a receiver. He got the ball and tried to spike it, pretending like it was sticking to his hands because he's such a great receiver, and he never drops the ball.
Dumbass. All right, what else is going on? John Harbaugh, right before that game where they lost a bunch, got a nice 4-year extension where he's getting $7 million a year.
Deserved,
I guess.
But
John Harbaugh?
John. Ravens coach.
Super Bowl
Oh,
champion.
yeah, big
Harbaugh.
time.
Yeah.
Deserved his
Yeah,
contract.
see? Yeah.
He did take a team that was never known for their offense, who now is only known for their offense because look at their defense.
Now they're not known for anything.
And look, that team can still be good this year if they get those young guys on the defense to play well. John Harbaugh's a great coach.
Too bad they lost half their team.
The team that won the Super Bowl and they went to the 99-cent store to get their players.
Look, he's the only guy that beat Jim, his brother, twice. So, got to
beat
be
off
great,
his
right?
brother
Gotta
twice.
be great.
Wow. What else? Well, we're already playing the music, but Tebow is being stubborn, and he says he will not change his position on the field, even if there's a team that shows interest in him.
What a bitch.
Well, nobody's going to show interest as long as he's a quarterback. So,
Well, what if they want a little bit of this? Lord knows I do. They won't say what team it was, but apparently a team showed interest in him, but not at quarterback.
Why
And he
not?
said no.
Why not the Jaguars?
He said God's up sky, and he wants me to be quarterback.
Well, yeah, that's true. One thing is,
Lane
there
Gabber's
was a
gotta be
team
the
that showed
worst.
interest, and he's stubborn enough to say, "I'm a quarterback," which he's not. I mean,
no.
Look, this guy's still a
Not
virgin.
in
He
the
can hold
NFL.
out for a long time, guys. All right?
yeah, that's true.
Hashtag touche.
Yeah,
The Giants have signed former Giant running back Brandon Jacobs.
Guy who didn't do shit last year for the Niners. You
No.
piece of shit. Come in, take a contract from the Niners, get hurt, miss most of the season, then play like a little bitch.
Oh,
Taste
wow.
the blasters.
Go back to Eli.
Oh,
Eh,
wow.
Go back
Eli,
to
how many
quarterback.
Super Bowls has Eli won?
Shut up.
Oh, wow.
You mean how many Super Bowls has that Giants defense won?
Yeah.
Eli's on that defense.
He sure does throw to the
Really?
defense a lot, doesn't he?
I haven't seen that happen.
You would
yet.
think he plays for the defense how many times he gives them the ball. Especially
true.
the Dallas Cowboy defense last week.
Yes.
He has some trophies.
Got some roofies?
More than his brother.
Yeah, he's so much worse than his brother, too.
Yeah,
That's
but his
the funny
brother's
part.
trophy was won single-handedly.
Yeah. Did you watch that game?
Which game?
The Colts and Bears Super Bowl.
The Bears.
That was all Peyton Manning.
Of course.
General on
Of
the
course.
field.
He was,
It was raining. They needed just one good drive. He put it out there, got them
I
that
agree.
drive. And they
He's
won
the
Super
Bret
Bowl.
Hart of the Colts.
I'm just saying that
The
Eli
excellence of
has the
execution.
trophies.
Yes.
Yes, he does have the trophies, but like I've always said, football is a 52-man roster. That's the most of any sport, and it's for a reason. You need a full team to win a Super Bowl. Just like the Ravens were a better complete team than the Niners last year. That's why
True.
they beat the Niners.
True.
Not
And
this
said,
year.
I said the only team I'm afraid of is the Baltimore Ravens for the Niners.
And I am not afraid of them this year at all.
No, not this year.
I hope we play them.
Then
in
you
the Super
better be
Bowl
afraid
again.
of the Seahawks. Oh, man.
Yeah.
We'll see after this
Squeaking
Sunday.
one by from the Carolina
We'll
Panthers.
see after this Sunday.
All right.
You have Seahawks shit all over your 49er helmet.
I will say, Seahawk defense looks fucking great. But we'll see what they can do against Cap.
But how are they playing?
Their
fucking
offense
great.
was not very good.
They're looking fucking great. All right. So some records were broken this in week 1. Mike pulled up some stats we don't care about. The teams combined for 8,143 net pass yards, most of any week in NFL history. Hashtag NFL history.
Thank you, Colin Kaepernick.
There were 63 touchdown passes. Thank you, Peyton Manning. He had 62 of those.
Basically. If they let him keep playing, he would have.
Yeah, that was almost the most of any week.
The clock stopped that game.
Yeah. There were 650-yard passers in week 1 so far. Already the most NFL kickoff weekend history.
That's going to be a good NFL season when that shit happens. That's all I can say.
Yeah, all I have to say, in the words of
Somebody.
Cupsucker,
Oh.
Peyton went off
Went off.
and had a great game. But now
Wasn't
we're
this like the lowest rushing week in like NFL history or something like that?
Yeah, the running backs sucked this week, and the receivers killed it. I hate that word, too.
So you
I
killed
hate
it?
that phrase, killed it.
because you're a receiver.
I'm a wide receiver, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, Victor Cruz single-handedly won me him and Kaepernick beat John this week, so
Single-handedly, I just have a good team, and I won.
it's true.
I do have a pretty good
Hashtag
team.
truth.
Hashtag truth. Thank you. Midlife, you haven't
Yes.
heard this yet.
I have not.
We're popping your Hernandez Justice cherry,
Oh, wow.
if you will. Let's talk about Hernandez.
It's Hernandez Justice.
saw your dad almost spit out his beer, and it made me almost spit out my beer.
Well, then I started. I was like, going back.
You know, I'll never spit my beer out. So.
That's true. You are very good at holding many things in, especially beer and jizz.
I'm a good swallower.
You're good at swallowing, indeed.
That's what my ad says in the paper.
On Craigslist?
Yeah.
Angie's List.
Great
swallower, please.
Yes. So Hernandez pleads not guilty on 6 charges related to his most recent murder.
I believe him.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Okay.
He wouldn't lie.
It's all circumstantial.
He's a patriot.
He's all circumstantial?
All circumstantial.
Yeah, this dude's fucking guilty.
You got a gun coming out of your house, sir. It wasn't the gun that would killed him, though, was it?
No, we found that in some chick's car instead.
Yeah, we saw a chick in Connecticut. It's a little odd there, buddy.
Yeah, she had a lot of tattoos. That means she's guilty.
On her neck. She's thug.
Yeah. Thug life. Thugonomics.
And she had a dick, so...
Yeah, that always helps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the cock slapping. So that's our Hernandez update. Let's close it with a song.
It's Hernandez Justice.
Stay tuned tomorrow for more Hernandez Justice.
Oh, it is so good. That's
Where have I been?
That's the best thing Mike's ever done. And he's just
better than.
Well,
yeah, you shot your wad on that one.
You're not talking about blowjobs, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, that is the best thing.
I'm talking about for the show.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
Pre-production and production, and everything.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. This I'm talking about just the show, the production, and post and pre, not
my sexual preferences and
not the pre-show
abilities.
blowjobs or the post-show blowjobs
or the mid-show
blowjobs,
ass-to-mouth willingness,
or the blowjob, pre-blowjob, blowjob,
right? Or the next day blowjobs. You know, all that stuff.
I want to give you a blowjob.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, do you want a blowjob right now? I'm doing nothing.
You don't want a blowjob? Can I force you into a blowjob?
Yeah. Can I convince you that you want a blowjob? So,
yeah.
Anyways,
just after a blowjob.
Yeah, the problem with those is they take a long time.
It's okay, I got time. Ho ho ho!
So Ricky Williams.
B-O-G.
What the fuck is happening? Ricky Williams likes to smoke the ganj.
Is he a Rastafarian as well?
Yeah, his new name is Ricky Lion.
Yeah.
So apparently he smokes weed before game, or smoked weeds before weeds.
Smoked weed before
every
game.
Smoked weed before his games. Is that what I'm reading
His
here?
best games, it seemed like, too.
Seems like one of his whatever 200-yard rushing game. He against the Bills. He smoked weed the night before.
Found his chi and kush.
I don't think it had anything to do with the weed though, just because he played the Bills.
Well, that's true. Yeah,
that's true. I mean, that was before Sean Merriman, too. Come on, guys.
That could be why he smoked the weed. He's like, playing the Bills, oh, fuck that. Let's get high.
I got nothing going on tomorrow.
I'm off tomorrow.
Yeah, you're playing the Bills. I know. I got this.
I'm off.
Between the 97 Bills and today, come on. That's automatic. If Adrian Peterson was playing every week, 5,000 yards, guys.
5,000.
5,000.
5,000 yards, bitches.
I'll smoke that weed before a big game.
Smoke weed
every day. There it is.
There it is. Too bad it's at the end of the song. I had to find it. Joe Namath is saying that he had 300 sexual partners at Alabama and was nicknamed
the N-word.
Ninja.
NSAC.
That's what he's playing.
Yes.
In sync.
In sync, yes. So apparently Joe Namath is a fucking liar.
Ooh, what a fucking liar.
He was thinking he was Wilt Chamberlain for a second.
Sounds that way. I've had over 300 sexual partners.
In one day?
Yeah. Haven't you guys?
Multiple hand personalities? Is that what we're talking about here?
I just change gloves every time.
Love glove.
Yeah.
Okay, pink glove, come on in here.
Yeah, I get one of those Costco packs of the rubber gloves. Just go to town.
There it is.
There it is.
He was the stud in Alabama.
That's a lot of fat pussy.
Alabama man.
That's a lot of fat pussy right there.
And you know, Joe Namath was wanting to be a baseball player.
Who was?
He was.
He probably would have been better at baseball than football.
Oh, wow.
He's not very good.
He fucked a lot of girls playing football.
Oh, wow.
I'd believe
wow.
it if he said he had 300 sexual partners in the NFL. Not Alabama. Unless it was his sister and his mother and his cousin and his cousin's cousin.
And Joe Mama.
Sister, mother.
Aunt, uncle,
Mother
fucker.
ants.
And
That's
yeah,
a weird one.
and-
Mother ant.
This is my favorite South Park ever.
Wow, he can bowl.
Said he didn't want to go to Notre Dame because they didn't have girls on their campus.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. But Mattateo said they did have girls on their campus. You just can't see them.
Well, Namath didn't. Namath just didn't want to be burdened with having to confess every week. at Notre Dame.
Takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
You can't be.
Alabama man comes with
Oh
everything
man,
you
I
see
gotta
here,
confess.
Yeah, no time for banging.
I got
he
girls
only
to fuck right now.
He would have only had 150 because he had no time to bang the other girl while he was confessing.
Oh man, I gotta confess.
Unless he did some fucking wild confessing, then that's impressive.
That's how the priests do
Good
it.
fucking confession.
That's true.
Come here, little boy.
That's how they get the little
Let's
boys.
multitask.
It's confession
There it
time. I must confess my cock to your mouth.
is. All right, hold on. This is the best part of the whole thing.
Alabama man.
Right here.
Alabama man comes with everything you see here, wife, sold separately.
I thought I told you to shut up.
Alabama man.
Oh, it's so good. That was my favorite thing in high school. If only I went to high school. Yeah.
What the hell's high school?
I have no idea. So, anyways,
Ask Snoop,
Is that where you
Snoop
like
Lion.
smoke
He
weed
might
and
be
go to
able to-
go to school or
Yeah,
what?
that's Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion.
Snoop Line?
I do high school every day, guys.
Oh wow.
Oh, I get it. High school. That's good. Slow. Racking up over here. I'm slow. The joke was slow. Let's wrap this shit up, yeah?
Like a condom.
Yeah.
Wrap it up like a dick.
Oh man.
I'm wrapped up like a deuce. Wrapped up like a deuce. I guess it's revved, but you know, whatever.
Wrapped up like a douche.
Ooh.
That's what I used to think it was.
Yeah, me too.
Wrapped up like a douche in the middle of your night.
Another pussy in the night.
Apparently it's revved up like a...
Smelly pushy in the night.
Now have you been douched? Apparently it's revved up like a deuce, because apparently that's some sort of fucking car or whatever.
Well, let's rev up a deuce and talk about some kiffin, yeah?
I
Or
just
we
said
ending
let's...
it?
I
Are we
said
wrapping
we're
it up?
ending it, but thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
there
you
it
for
is.
reading the next story that I was going
Yeah.
to skip over since we're so over on time
God
here.
damn it.
But now that you've said it like an asshole,
Well, if you had the clip
You
of
owe
the
me
fans
now.
chanting "Fire Kiffin," we could go out on
You gotta
that.
pay me overtime.
USC fans chant fire Kiffin after an embarrassing loss to Washington State. Are you happy now, cunt hole?
Yeah.
Oh my god! I feel like Frank's back on the show.
Oh god.
It's like I was gonna skip over that. Yeah, I know,
Either
but I
him
wanted
or
to say it
Mr. A,
anyways.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Left of my own joke.
I said Frank, not Mike. Ah!
What?
I got him. I got him good. I got him so good. So fucking funny. So over the show. Let's delete it now. You know what? Computer crashed. Oh, what a shame.
Control
damn
Alt
it.
Delete it. What's the Apple
Apple cunt?
version of Control Alt
Apple
Delete?
cunt. It's Command Option Escape.
It's
Fuck
when you
the
spray like a
command
little apple
option
spray
escape.
on your cunt.
Yeah. Good story, everybody.
Yeah, that's
Great stuff.
Let's end this thing. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mike,
bro.
Mike's
We
still talking
are-
for some reason.
Sorry.
So Mike is. Don't apologize for him.
Okay.
Nobody apologize for him.
Never. Sorry.
Only he apologizes for him. Check us out at
Apologize.
thecharitystrike.com,
I'm just gonna keep talking.
facebook.com/thecharitystrike, at the Charity Strick on the twat box,
Got a grande.
805 419
Mixed it up. 'cause it's only best when you mix it up.
3679 is the number to call. And
That's right.
if you need a blowjob,
That
you
makes
call
it
Michael
tzacate.
at
Very
805.
good with tzacate.
I don't even know what he's saying. Something about I want to suck your balls.
Chipotle burrito. That
We
was
will
delicious
oblige
burrito.
his request as
Suck
soon
it
as
in.
the show
White
is
rice.
over.
I enjoyed
On
it.
that note,
Thank
good
you.
night, everybody.
Later, bitches.